You're watching the U.S. Open 9-Ball Championship.
What a match we've got in store for you here tonight. Young John Schmidt, one of the young guns. Had quite a chat with John over in Taiwan at the World Championships. He can make quite a statement here tonight in this year's U.S. Open Championship with a big win over one of the
young guns. I'd like to call Efren a veteran, but I'm way older than him because he's young actually to me.
First gentleman is a player representative for Woodpecker Cues.
Nothing down on the break. Lined it up to the one, sorry. Behind the three, tucked in behind the three there.
But he left the edge out, and now he's got a sweat going behind that paintball, I believe.
On the senior tour from Columbus, Ohio, one of the hardest working guys in the business.
That's what he's trying to do to him. Look at the speed of this shot, Jimmy.
What a great effort from Schmidt there. Had to get behind that pink.
I like to call John Schmidt a straight shooter, but he has picked up some finesse to go along with his straight shooting. And of course, Efren is master of the kick safe.
Generally acknowledged as the best. They call him the magician just because of the traps that he can get out of.
That was a pretty good hit. I mean, he
Cocobolo wood.
Virginia Beach, Virginia, please welcome back your own Dave Selbrady.
See what he did there? You see the cue ball control? He hit the rail, and he
all come to watch Reyes.
World champion from Greensboro, North Carolina. Please welcome the mighty Earl.
That was one of the times. You see what he did there? The other shots, he was clean kick safe.
Jump over the edge of the 6 here to go at this too.
Championships, the Capital City Classic, the Big Apple 9-Ball Challenge, known as the Korean.
This is one that, if he manufactures a win,
first shot because of it.
Champion resides in Carson City, Nevada. The Hunter, Mr. Bobby Hunter, table number 14.
You want to draw first blood.
Winners bracket action on table number 50.
Just float this off 2 cushions and play the 5 into the bottom left corner.
9-Ball champion from Silmar, California, Senor Ernesto Dominguez. Dominguez, table number 15. Thank you.
See just at the right edge of your picture there.
Well, I think if he gets, we'll go in that side pocket where he's shooting 6 now. Yeah, and look at the angle we got. If it does, just don't hit the point. You want to get past the side, and that's what he did. Total control.
Easy 9. Let's Efren Reyes open his account. It's a race to 11. Round action. Both of these players in the winner's bracket have won their first 2 opening matches here in the 30th annual U.S. Open Championships. 2 breaks, and we've yet to
follow his lead.
John just trying to roll that cue ball.
Yeah, he let him have it straight in. But what he was trying to do, like you have to do with good players, you know.
Everything in the open here for Reyes. Well, that was a mistake from John Schmidt.
Yeah, rare.
What he wanted to do was start things out here, Danny, and dig himself a deficit.
Well, I'll tell you, I played Efren many times, and he is a tough guy to beat when he gets in front. I mean, I don't want to knock him in any form, but he is a great front runner. He will protect that lead. You know, he's not going to make any mental mistakes for the kick, don't you?
He had to be, because where he was pushing to, he had to be using the 3 as cover. Reyes playing with what looks to be a newer cue. And I've got a feeling that a very well and renowned cue maker from the Philippines, Ronnie Powell, has made this cue for him. And this 9 to take a 2-0 lead, and there you go. Reyes 2-0 in front of John Schmidt. He'll have the break in rack number 3, but he'll be down to John Schmidt, who's got the break in rack 6.
Well, he put the...
In an ideal world, leave himself nice on the 1.
First in his house go at hard times in Bellflower, California.
Well, he took a little bit off the break.
During his illustrious career.
Oh, another rare miss. But you notice how he followed through, let go of the bridge? It didn't look like, you know, a very good stroke.
A cue that he probably hasn't spent a lot of time with.
Yeah, that's a rare miss. I didn't expect him to miss there. Of course, John thinks miss is an unmarried girl. Well, now he's looking, but I think it goes. Yes, it does. Oh, this is automatic position, actually. And that is the great kind of position where you just...
Over the side pocket, so he's got to clear that 8. And he looks to have done that.
Right through the window there.
These are the type of racks, too, with a player like Reyes. I mean, you've got to punish him. You get a miss like that. He punished him. They're not going to go unpunished.
Yeah, John will take advantage. He's really hard into the 8, and look where the 9 is. Just, well, he got a little more angle than easy, but I think he's got to hit the end rail and bounce back up.
Just resettles himself, a lot like a golfer that may be disturbed, making sure of exactly what his intentions are. So the first 6 racks have been split here in Chesapeake. 3-3, John Schmidt, one of the young guns. And he'd love to see a repeat of the last one with the 9 flying into the top corner.
Oh, no. This is amazing. Amazing. I brag about the mental errors. That's a mental error going off the table. And John...
Motions and sign of experience.
Plus, if a little dirt spot gets on that cue ball and you contact that object ball at that point, you may miss because of that. So that's pretty... well, he knows this is it. This is his...
Choices here. I don't think he has to travel too far with that cue ball.
No.
Just keep it at that end of the table. As I said, he's got that opening between the 7.
He went 2 rails, like you said, but he caught the point. Now he's in trouble. Oh, he's shaky. He's shaky. That was a terrible gamble. How do you get to the 6? I mean, he's going to try to draw it back a little bit and shoot the 6 in the side. And he couldn't get the draw because, like I said, you're near that rail. You can guarantee that he's going to get on the 7. Could he cut it in the side and billiard the 8 right on the nose? That might be the shot if he can. Soft it in the side, hit the 8 on the nose. That's what he did, but he missed the ball. And you know that pink ball.
Yeah, it was always going to be a problem from the 5 to the 6, and I don't think Reyes is going to let him back to the table.
Hour or so, maybe more.
Well, you've got to hold your hat, though, to Reyes. Got to tip your hat to him. He's stuck to his guns. Wasn't been...
Suspense element that when a player looked like he's getting out and he doesn't, it's like a little bit of a shock. Imagine how the player feels.
And this 9 to close things out. Keep Reyes' dream for a second U.S. Open title alive. And there you have it. The Magician through to round 4, an 11-8 win over John Schmidt.